Hello friends, after completing line integral, today we will start our next topic, that is surface integral. For getting a surface integral, we need a vector valued function f bar. A vector valued function means whose vector component means I bar, j bar, k bar are present here. The surface of integral of a vector point function f bar over some surface S is defined as, that is nothing but the integral of the normal component of f bar taken over the surfaces. So in this case we have to consider a normal component of f bar also. Now the next topic is now Gauss divergence theorem. Now the question for 5 mark may be compulsory ask for Gauss divergence theorem, or maybe for 2 mark they may be ask statement of Gauss divergence theorem, that is give the statement of Gauss divergence theorem or state the statement of Gauss divergence theorem. So the statement is now, the surface integral of the normal component of a vector point function f bar over a closed surface S is equal to the volume integral of the divergence of f bar taken throughout the volume V enclosed by the surface S. In mathematical form, it can be written as double integration of f bar dot n cap ds is equal to triple integration of divergence of f bar, that's opposite shaped triangle indicate divergence of f bar into dv. Now while considering the surface integral, the Gauss divergence theorem convert double integration into volume form. While considering the volume, we know that or we have already learned about the area, how to find line integral, surface integral and volume integral. If we consider only single integration or line integral, that is called line integral, it gives area under the curve or area between two curves. While we considering double integration, it gives the area, surface area or surface area between two curves. And while considering triple integration, it gives the volume of the given shape or volume of the area lies between the corresponding curves. So this is regarding with the integration. What is meant by single integration, double integration and triple integration. Now there will be questions. Now if we see the first one, that is asked for 5 marks in previous year, that evaluate double integration y square z square I bar plus z square x square j bar plus x square y square k bar into ds bar, where S is the upper part of the sphere. Given here it is sphere, x square plus y square plus z square is equals to 9 above the XOY plane by using Gauss divergence theorem. Now let me know the give the information about one thing. While considering geometrical shapes, if we consider this equation or given equation x square plus y square plus z square is equals to 9, we know that there are coordinate axes are present, x square, x, y and z. So that's why three variables are present here, x square, y square, z square is equals to r square. If we consider in three dimensional, then it becomes a sphere. While as the same we consider for two dimensional, then it can be converted into circle. So that is the difference. For two dimension it becomes circle, for three dimensions it becomes a sphere. Now to apply the Gauss divergence theorem, consider the surface S bounded by the plane surface S1. Now as per given equation or integration, from given integration we consider f bar, that is vector valued function, is equals to that value is y square z square I bar plus z square x square j bar plus x square y square k bar. Now for Gauss divergence theorem, we find the gradient divergence of f. So divergence of f bar is equals to dabba dabba x of, that is partial derivative of first part, that is coefficient of I bar, plus dabba dabba y, that is partial derivative with respect to y of second portion, and partial derivative of last with respect to z of last part. So if we see here, it is derivative of x. While taking the partial derivatives, it is given one thing is take a note of one thing. While taking the derivative of x, y and z, remaining part will be considered as a constant. So here y and z become constant, so therefore whole part is constant. For second position also z and x become constant, and for third position also x and y become constant. So the derivatives of constant is equals to 0, hence divergence is equals to 0. Now as the area is distributed into two parts, S and S1, so therefore by divergence theorem, the triple integration of the divergence of f bar dv is equals to double integration over a region S plus integration over S1. But as we got here divergence is equals to 0, that means integration of 0 is a constant, 0 is equals to 0, where V is the volume enclosed by between the surfaces S and S1. Now as this part is equals to 0, gradient of f bar is equal to 0, that means LHS is equals to 0. So therefore derivative double integration f bar ds bar over S is equals to minus double integration of f bar ds bar over S1. So now for the surface S1, n cap is equals to minus k bar, because we are considering the plane surface S1 here. So therefore f bar dot n cap is equals to, that is normal component n bar is equals to f bar's value y square z square I bar plus z square x square j bar plus x square y square k bar into minus k bar, that is n cap value, but it is dot product. So while taking the dot product, we know the one thing is that dot product same components coefficient is getting multiplied, that means I bar's coefficient multiply with I bar, j bar's coefficient multiply with j bar, and k bars with k bar. So here it is only k bar, so k bar into k bar's coefficient, so x square y square into minus pick up minus of x square y square. So therefore ds is equals to dx into dy. So double integration f bar dot ds bar is equals to double integration of f bar dot n cap dot dx dot dy, as the f bar dot n cap is equals to negative, so minus sign is outside the integration, double integration x square y square dx dy. Now S1 is the plane circle of the plane of the circle x square plus y square is equals to 9. As we are considering with regarding x and y, so it become two-dimensional terms, two-dimensional surface, and in two-dimensional it becomes a circle x square plus y square is equals to 9. So therefore converting to the polar form, so polar forms are x is equals to r cos theta, y is equals to r sin theta, x square y square is x square plus y square is equals to 9, and dx dy become r d theta dr. So double integration x square y square dx dy is equals to, for a circle, the the limit changes from now theta, now the instead of x and y the variables now r and theta. So therefore this is a circle having radius r, so therefore from center to radius it become center is at origin, so therefore initial point is 0 and radius r is equals to 3, so therefore r varies from 0 to 2 pi 0 to 3, integration from 0 to 2 pi 0, integration from 0 to 3, r is to 4 cos square theta sin square theta d theta dr. Now see here, it is given here as it is a circle, therefore radius varies from 0 to r, that is 0 to 3, and complete one oscillation, four quadrants are covered, close area, so therefore theta varies from 0 to 2. So now x square y square means r square cos square theta, r square sin square theta, so r into r become r raised to 4, and dx d theta become here as it is r into d theta dr. So that becomes here integration from 0 to 2 pi is r raised to 4 and r become r raised to 5. So first of all we are taking the limit for r, so therefore integration of r raised to 5 become r raised to 6 upon 6 from 0 to 3 cos square theta sin square theta d theta. So by applying the limit now, lower limit is 0, so no need, so therefore it becomes 0 to 2 pi 27 into 27 upon 3 cos square theta sin square theta d theta. So therefore that is 4 is out, it becomes here 4 times integration from 0 to 2 pi 243 upon 2 cos square theta sin square theta d theta. So therefore now 243 2 into 243 is outside. By applying the reduction formula, we get integration is 1 upon 1 into 1 upon 4 into 2 into 5 by 2. Both are having same, that is even power, so therefore that is equals to 243 into 2 get cancelled here. 4 2 are 8, so 243 pi upon 8 f bar dot ds bar is equal to minus 243 pi upon 8 and bar dot ds bar is equal to 243 pi upon 8. So by this way we find out the value. Second example is now it is regarding the figure. Evaluate double integration x I bar plus y bar plus k bar plus plus k bar into ds bar where s is the curved surface of the cylinder. It is the curved surface of the cylinder. X square plus y square is equal to 4. Bounded by the line z is equal to 0 and z is equal to 2. Now let S1 is the plane surface of the circle. So therefore z is equal to 0 and x square plus y square is equal to 4. Because we know that when z is equal to 0, then it converted into plane surface and it become a circle. And S2, the surface of the circle z is equal to 2, x square plus y square is equal to 4. Now here z is equal to 2. So S1 and S2 and S2 is the boundary by the cylinder. Now the Gauss divergence theorem. So therefore double integration A over S S bar ds bar plus O double integration over S1 S bar dot ds bar and plus double integration over S2 S bar dot ds bar is equal to triple integration volume divergence of F bar dot dv. Now here F bar is equal to given, that is here consider F bar from the given equation x I bar plus yj bar plus z square k bar. So gradient of divergence of F is dabba dabba x of x, dabba dabba y of y and dabba dabba z of z square. So x derivative is 1, y is 1 and z square is 2z. So that becomes here 2 plus 2z. So therefore RHS is equal to triple integration 2 plus 2z into dx dy dz. Because they are considered x y z. So therefore for z right from 0 to 2 here already mentioned. Therefore from this 2 is taken common. So double integration z right from 0 to 2 1 plus z dx dy dz. So with respect to z, integration becomes z plus z integration z and z. Once integration z and z is z square upon 2 from 0 to 2. So therefore it becomes 2 plus 2. So therefore it becomes 4. 4 to the 8. So 8 times double integration dx dy. So that will be equal to 8 pi into 4, that will be equal to 32 pi. For S1, 32 pi, this is now RHS. Now for LHS, for S1 n cap is equals to k bar, so f bar dot ds bar is equals to f bar dot minus k bar dot ds. So that will be equals to k bar's coefficient is z square, so therefore minus z square dx dy. For S2, f bar dot ds bar is equals to double integration over S2 f bar dot n cap ds, that is equals to S2 z cube, because n cube is equals to z square. So z cube into dx dy where z is equals to 2. So for S2 double integration over S2 f bar dot ds bar is equals to double integration S2 4 dx dy, that will be 4 into 4 pi, that is 16 pi. Now for S2 is over. Now for S double integration over S f bar dot ds bar is equals to triple integration of v del of f bar dot dv minus del double integration S1 f bar dot ds bar minus double integration S2 f bar dot ds bar, that is 32 minus 0 minus 16 pi. So that will be equals to 16 pi. So by this way we can find out the integration. More examples are also there. We will see the more example in next video. So this is regarding with the Gauss divergence theorem.